Reedy Creek parents and students learn about computational thinking at Reedy Creek Magnet Middle School. What does computational thinking mean to us? CT, computational thinking, is a major component of Reedy Creek's digital sciences theme. It's a thinking process and creative problem solving approach that can be used across the curriculum in all subject areas and disciplines. Computational thinking is borrowed from the field of computer science, and it uses decomposition, abstraction, pattern recognition, and algorithms to help us solve open ended problems. At Reedy Creek, our students use decomposition to break down data and problems into smaller parts. They look for patterns across all of their learning in all of their classes. They learn to read, write, and follow algorithms or a series of steps to solving problems. And they learn to look at the bigger picture, the wider theme, and to remove irrelevant details by using abstraction. So, we're going to use computational thinking to look at a triangle. The first thing we want to do to learn about this triangle is use decomposition. So, what are the attributes of the triangle? Let's break it down into its parts. We see that each of these shapes has 3 sides, 3 points, 3 angles. So, applying pattern recognition, we look again at all these shapes and wonder, what do they all have in common? Well, I see lots of differences, but one thing I see as a recurring pattern is 3 points, 3 angles, 3 sides. Using abstraction, I am able to forget about all the different colors and the different sizes and the way these are pointing in different directions and see that they all fit into that shape category of triangle. Now, using everything I've just learned about triangles, I am prepared to construct an algorithm. So I'm able to write the rules for helping someone to create a triangle. And those rules have to include the necessity for 3 sides to meet up to form 3 points, 3 angles. That's my algorithm. So the way computational thinking might look in our classes is in language arts, our students might decompose a poem and then construct an algorithm for writing a similar type of poem. In Spanish, students write computer programs with the rules for verb conjugation. To do this, they apply decomposition, algorithms, and pattern recognition. In gym, maybe they want to identify what's needed to play basketball well. Well, they could break it down into parts, and then they can write the steps to maybe making a good basket. That's an algorithm. In social studies, students may look at themes that they see reoccurring again and again whenever they study different revolutions. And by doing that, they're applying abstraction and also pattern recognition. And in math, students might break a word problem into subproblems. They'd be using decomposition to do that. And then they might look at the different steps they need to consistently apply when they're solving subproblems. So there's pattern recognition. Computational thinking is being used all the time in our classes at Reedy Creek, and our students are able to identify when and how it's happening so that it becomes a tool that they can use on purpose. Another great benefit of computational thinking is that it brings about these computational thinking attitudes: confidence in dealing with complexity, persistence in working through difficult problems, tolerance for ambiguity, the ability to communicate and work with others to achieve a common goal, and the ability to deal with open-ended problems. There's lots more about computational thinking at Reedy Creek. You can go to our website or talk to any of our teachers, or just grab your kid and have a discussion about computational thinking and how they're using it in school.